The best thing you could compare to the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate hype train is a bullet train launched from a railgun traveling at 150 light years per second on a direct course into the sun. We've gotten so much information about this game in such a short amount of time, and ever since the roster leaks for Smash 4, Nintendo seems to be keeping this hype train on lockdown. That is, until less than 8 hours before one of the most hyped up directs since the reveal, someone at Nintendo decided to put the wrong title on a Galaga medley and accidentally confirm one of the most unexpected characters possible. Yeah, I hate to say it, but at this point even Nintendo themselves seem to want to leak every possible aspect about this game before it releases. But that's not to say the entire direct was ruined because of it. We still got a ton of info regarding stages, modes, mechanics, King K. Rool, and oh my god, you can use your Switch as an MP3 player and Shovel Knight's an assist trophy. But I think the most exciting part for me was when towards the end of the direct, Nintendo teased a brand new mode aside from the normal Smash gameplay in the classic Smash mode, and made a pretty huge effort to keep it shrouded in mystery. But then, the internet being the internet, found out pretty much instantly what the name of the second major mode was, and it all revolves around one single frame near the ending of the direct where the blur fails ever so slightly to reveal that the hidden text read the word spirits. Even with the faintly visible word as a hint, it's still pretty vague as to where this menu option would actually lead. However, by connecting bits and pieces of the other teasers and miscellaneous gameplay sprinkled throughout the direct, it actually reveals a pretty dark story for a Smash game if it turns out to be true. Right off the bat of the Ridley reveal teaser, the mood is immediately off from all of the other trailers, not only regarding Smash Ultimate, but all of the other games in the series as well. Where Samus, Mario, and Mega Man, three mascots of their series, are being stalked by a hidden Ridley as they walk over a dimly lit bridge. Then completely out of nowhere, Ridley makes one of the most boss entrances pretty much any boss has ever made, by freaking murdering Mega Man and Mario before almost death starring Samus at the end of the trailer, and just sitting there spinning Mario's cap like, run. While everyone else was watching Etika break his shelf in excitement and probably doing the same thing too, we all overlooked the fact that Ridley literally killed Mega Man and Mario. You could just brush it off and say, oh, yeah, it was the silly nature of Nintendo games, despite the quick flash of red and the dying sounds and all, they can't actually be dead, right? Well, I would have thought the same thing until the next character teaser for Simon and Richter Belmont came out. This time the trailer showed Luigi walking into a mansion, busting some ghosts as usual, and you know, despite the theme, Luigi's Mansion is a pretty funny and goofy game, so I can't wait to see what they have in store, and Luigi's dead. Yeah, believe me, I'd really like to argue with this one too, but we're not all gonna act like that we didn't just watch this man get his soul ripped out. Yeah, mate, that nigga dead. And while I can't say for sure, it does look like in the King K. Rool reveal, DDD gets pimp slapped out of reality, but I can't really say for sure he's actually dead, even though the red background with the silhouette is repeated here. But what I can say for sure is that Smash Ultimate is actually the first Smash game, heck, the first Nintendo game that any Nintendo character actually dying is even referenced or even shown. Until now, all of these character deaths in the teaser seem to have been meaningless and heck, even kinda comedic in a way, which I'd agreed with. But with the second major mode on the menu screen being titled Spirits, there's definitely some correlation now. And with one more detail from the King K. Rool trailer, these teasers could be saying a lot about what this so-called spirit mode could mean. In the very beginning of King K. Rool's reveal, the camera pans through different scenes of the main characters of their games fighting the main villain or rival of their games. Mario and Peach vs. Bowser, Zelda and Link vs. Ganon, Kirby vs. Meta Knight, Fox and Falcon vs. Wolf, Samus vs. Ridley, etc, etc. Every single one of these comic cutouts follows the format of hero versus villain. And what do you know? This just so happens to be a trailer where Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, two characters without a villain represented in the roster, get a villain represented in the roster. This matters a lot in connection with the other teasers because it was always a main character getting offed. Mario, Luigi, Mega Man, and maybe King Dedede could count? But what I'm trying to say is that these mascot characters, these quote-unquote heroes, and Dedede are all being executed, while the villains of their games are being left to run rampant. So what I theorize is that the Spirit Story mode would probably involve one of the still alive Smash characters running around and saving all of the lost spirits of the other Smash characters, while at the same time stopping the villains too. This is supported even more with the reveal of Monster Hunter's Rathalos. Notice how in the trailer they say that he'll be the first character to double as an assist trophy and a boss. But a boss to what? The Monster Hunter stage it can be seen on isn't technically even a stage, because it, along with Dracula's Throne Room, are completely excluded from the Smash Bros. Ultimate website, which still updated with the other revealed stages. Rathalos has to be a standalone boss with a standalone arena level for the Spirit Mode single player story. Even with all that though, there's still a lot we don't know about this game's story, going off of only a name and a couple of teasers, but I think it's easy to get a general idea of the story without any of the specifics. Some of the characters in Smash Ultimate have been defeated, with the players striving to save their spirits and defeat the villains that were running amok without them. Either way, with just a couple of hints to the name as to what looks like a story campaign, there's a lot of different possibilities with where the story might and might not go. And while everyone was hoping for Subspace Emissary's return, I think that a new and more mysterious story could be something cool to look forward to. And my theory is only one of many, so as to the true nature of Spirits Mode, we can only really wait to find out. This has been the Many Myths of Gaming, and thanks for watching. Hey everyone, that's all for today guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like down below or share the video, because it really helps the channel out. Or maybe you could leave a comment telling me if you have any different ideas as to what Spirit Mode might truly be. And as always, don't forget to smash that squishy red subscribe button for more content on the channel every week. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'll be back in a flash.